man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Listen, this is Chris Marvell. We are here for another Watch Me Work Wednesday. Guess where I'm at? You can guess where I'm at. I'm at Barnes and Noble. We're about to get it in. I love books, man. I love books. It's truly, it is truly something that can definitely take your life to another level. You can't begin to think about how to get to the level in the access of jobs and economic opportunities without considering the fact that you need knowledge. So let's go ahead and get in this store and see what knowledge we can get, see what books there are that's out there that can definitely take your life to another level. Let's go. So listen, we're in the store, and I love to actually start kind of in the business section where everything is really key. Whatever you're doing, whether it's your business, leadership, management, it all comes down to this business section. And we got such books as, Making the Difference by my man, Captain Sully. He landed a plane in the Hudson, saved all them lives, man. You thought that Denzel was doing something cold. Captain Sully was doing something amazing. He landed a plane in real life. We got, let me see. We got Entrepreneurial Nation. Man, how many of us need that book? How many of us need a book that's going to let us know, what do we need to do to continue to be entrepreneurs and to win and do whatever it is that we need to do? Let's see. Wow, man, they got a couple books, man, I love sitting right here. This is a very quick read. Who Moved My Cheese? Man, by Spencer Johnson. This book is talking about, it relates, how mice, were chasing this cheese and how they had to adapt and adjust to get the goal of what they wanted. Great book for you bosses and you leaders. Great by choice. Great book by Jim Collins. Leading Business Mind. He also wrote the book From Good to Great. Another good book. For all you people, trying to really figure out what is that you need to do, how do you get yourself in a position to do the job that you want to do? How do you do that? You got to start looking for your strengths. What strengths do you have that are going to really take you to the next level? Man, if you really want to work and you really want to take yourself to another level, you're going to have to start reading. Somebody actually said that to reach the wealth that is yours, to reach the wealth that you desire, you're going to have to stand on the books that you read. Man, that's so powerful. Did you know that most homes, on average, that are over $250,000 have a library in them? I mean, literally have bookshelves that are ready for books to be put in there. Why is that? Because people who have money and that are economically empowered know that it takes books to continue to excel and create a legacy that you want. You're going to need to read. It's going to be key. All right? So, also, you're going to need some other books. My man, Joel Osteen, leading pastor, man, largest church in the nation at Lakewood Church, just wrote a book, I Declare, 31 Promises. Speak over your life. You need to always be speaking over your life. You need the knowledge to do that. Frederick Douglass, you guys always hear me quote this quote. Frederick Douglass said that knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave. It's knowledge that makes you unfit to be a slave. You're not learning. You're still in bondage to whoever else owns the knowledge. Own the knowledge. Own your future. Take charge of your finances and all your fortune. Listen, one of my favorite sections. Christian life. For all my Christians, shout out to Jesus. Listen, I come here, man, and I want to learn about some stuff. And here's the thing. I read most of my books on my iPad, okay? Because I kind of like to take, my iPad and take all, 10, 15, 20 books with me at any time. So I have to carry around a bunch of books. But for those who still like to turn pages, man, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? So, we got some great books here. 5 Love Languages, Singles Edition, all right? So if you ain't married, you're not married yet, got to get the book that you need. Boundaries. Whew. Boundaries, man. Boundaries. When to say, how to say no. Learning to say no. Learning to keep your boundaries. Letting people respect your no. It's very important. You can't be walking around kind of giving people free access to you and just saying yes all the time. You got to learn how to have some balance and to be able to say no. Great book. I think you should definitely pick that up. Also, man, one of my favorite books I've read this year. I've actually read over about 12 books this year. Okay, it'll be 12 books, at least by the end of December, it'll be 12 books. Listen, another one of them, Crazy Love, Francis Chan. Man, dude is straightforward. Man, he's not cutting you no slack. You got to read Francis Chan. Awesome, awesome author. So listen, I just want to tell you guys, man, whatever it is that you want to put your mind to, whatever books you want to read, you're going to have to start reading them, because nobody's waiting around to give you knowledge. Once you're out of school, man, self-knowledge is more valuable than any knowledge that you can gain in school. It's the knowledge that you seek outside of the classroom that's going to truly take you to where you need to go. So you can sit back and pour on your kids. The stories that were told, from slavery to the Indians were all told, by the people who had wisdom in their tribes or in their culture. What will you be able to tell your own children, your own grandchildren, when they're looking for knowledge, when they're looking for answers? Or are you just going to be reaching from some TV show that you just saw? What books are you reading? What are you staying up late for? Or is it all just a shot in the dark? I mean, you can even do stuff like, read books on CDs. Man, they got hundreds of books that you could be reading on CD. You could just sit back, play it in your car, play it on your iPod, listen to do podcasts, do whatever you have to do so that you get knowledge in your brain. All right. So it's one thing to have a plan. It's one thing to have this great business plan. It's one thing to, be out and about on the streets, trying to push your business. But you need knowledge to know what to do, how to talk to people, what's going on in the world. You have to be knowledgeable. Don't let anybody pull you around by a leash of ignorance. But I want you to start guiding yourself with knowledge. Get to the bookstore. Get to Amazon.com. Get to iTunes. Start buying some books. We working. Watch me work. Love you.